What the hell's going on, YouTube? The plan today, guys, is to throw the worst NHL team on NHL 23 down into the AHL and see if they can win a Calder Cup. And if you're wondering who the worst team is, that's the Chicago Blackhawks. They're the worst game statistically on this video game. And honestly, they're probably the worst team in the NHL in real life. Which sounds crazy to say, because it wasn't that long ago that Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, Duncan Keith were winning Stanley Cups with this team like crazy. But here we are. Alright guys, before we get into it, comment below if you think they're gonna win the Calder Cup or not. If you want to see stuff like this happening live over on my Kick, the link is in the description. I mean, the world you guys stopped by. Appreciate y'all so much. Have a great day. Alright, first order of business is to set up a season mode in the AHL. And on this menu right here, we're going to swap out a team to replace with the Chicago Blackhawks. And we're going to go with the Chicago Wolves, the Chicago Blackhawks AHL affiliate. Alright, there we go. We got Chicago right here. They're an 81 overall, and honestly, they're not that much higher than some of the better AHL teams like the Bakersfield Condors here, as well as a few other teams sitting around 73, so honestly, it wouldn't be crazy if they lost, which seems ridiculous. Alright, we're in here. The Chicago Blackhawks have been relegated down to the AHL. It hurts to see, but they're keeping the same roster. We got Seth Jones leading the way, and as we head into the lineup, we still got Jonathan Toews leading the way for the forwards, along with Tyler Johnson and Taylor Radish here. Going on to the second line, man, Chicago really just has a big drop off here. We got Anthony Siu, Dickinson, and Whistle. Third line, we got Lucas Reichel, Boris Kachuk, Joey Anderson. Then fourth line, we got Kurashev, Kara, and Johnson. Just not great up front at all. Back in, we got the Jones brothers, Caleb and Seth, along with Ian Mitchell and Connor Murphy, and Jared Tenorti and Nikita Zaitsev. And then in net, we got Peter Mrazek at an 80 overall and Stalock at a 79. Like, man, this team just ain't good. I don't know. I really don't know if I have any faith in them winning this league. But I mean, statistically, yeah, they still should. Anyways, I'm gonna get right into it. We're gonna sim about 15 games into the season and see how we're looking. Alright, here we are through 16 games. We're 12-4, not too bad at all. But these guys shouldn't be losing to any of these teams. We got Jonathan Toews leading the way in 16 games. He just has 17 points. But we're also sitting in first place in the Central Division right now. Now, goaltending was probably going to be the biggest issue for us, but we got Peter Mrazek sitting at 10-1 right now with a 925 save percentage and a 197 GAA. Not too bad at all. And then we got Stalock with a 2-3 record, an 882 save percentage, and a 302 GAA. Honestly, I don't even know if he could play in this league. Alright, let's just get ahead another 15 games and see if these guys can go on a streak. Here we are about 29 games into the year. We're sitting at 19-7-3. Like, man, that's just really disappointing for an NHL team down in the AHL. We got Jonathan Toews with a point per game, 29 games, 29 points. Yeah, we're still first in the Central Division as well with 41 points. The Moose are in second with 32. But I just don't think that's much to brag about for these Blackhawks. We got Toews, Johnson, and Radish leading the way in points though. 29, 24, 21. We got Kachuk with 19 there. We got Caleb Jones leading the back end with 16 points from the defense. Doing the absolute least on the team is Jared Tenorti, who has 1 goal, 0 assists for 1 point. Alright, here we are in February 1st. We're now 25-11-4. January was not a great month for the squad. Jonathan Toews still leading the way in points with 38 and 40 games. He's under a point per game now in the AHL. We have no guys with over a point per game. In first place in the Central by 4 points right now. Peter Mrazek is 21-6-3 with 3 shutouts and a 917 save percentage and a 217 GAA. Stalock is playing absolutely abysmal with a 4-5-1 record, 1 shutout, 886 save percentage and a 299 GAA. Time to give the lineup a little bit of a mix up here. We got Kachuk that has been scoring a little bit, so we're gonna slide him up to the second line here. Honestly, I want to put Lucas Reichel up there as well, because these guys are scoring more than the second line. Another month's gone by. We're sitting on March 1st right now at a 33-14-4 record. Standings have us in first in the Central by 4 points still. Johnny Toews still leading the way with 47 points in 51 games. We go into the full league standings here. Points-wise, we are sitting tied for second right now. The San Jose Barracuda actually have more points than the NHL team, Chicago Blackhawks. Like, that just can't be happening, you guys. I didn't have a lot of faith in this team to do that great down here, but I mean, like, I was thinking maybe 5 losses in the year. We're at 14 losses and 4 overtime losses. And that's so embarrassing for an NHL team. I know it's a video game, but anyways, let's get another month ahead. Alright, I simmed ahead to the playoffs here, guys. We ended the regular season with a 45-23-4 record. And I'm pretty speechless about it. That's just not great, and I don't know if these guys will win the Calder Cup. Anyways, let's get right into it and see if they can pull it off. We got a quick early 2-0 lead in the series here against the Griffins. Let's see if they can keep it going. And if the boys finally figure it out, they sweep the first round. I mean, we're just not getting excited about it though, right? We got Nikita Zaitsev leading the way in scoring with 4 points in 4 games in that series. Radish, Jones, Johnson, and Whistler up there as well. Jonathan Toews with 2, Kurashev with 2. Like, what is going on in Chicago right now? All right, let's be honest, guys. If they win the Calder Cup, are they gonna host a parade, or are they kind of embarrassed for having to do this anyways? Because I'm pretty embarrassed for them, but I'm the one controlling it, honestly. All right, next round matchup, we got the Texas Stars here, who are a 38-31-3 team in the regular season. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. After 2 games where the series is tied up 1-1, a 4-2 win, and a 2-0 loss. All right, after game 4, we have another overtime loss and then an overtime win, so the series is tied up 2-2. We're neck and neck here in the second round. Game 5 goes to us, and we got that 3-2 series lead, and we are going to a game 7 against the Texas Stars in the round 2 of the AHL playoffs. Let's see what happens. And wow, I didn't think I'd be this excited about a Chicago Blackhawks win in the AHL, but they take game 7 in overtime against the Texas Stars. We're going to round 3. Next up, we got the Calgary Wranglers. After 2 games, we're tied up 1-1 again. Chicago takes game 3 in overtime, and then they drop game 4 3-2. We got a tied series 2-2. Game 5 goes the way of Calgary here. We are backs against the wall right now. Do or die. Can Chicago pull it off? No, they cannot. A 7-2 loss, and the season comes to an end. Wow, man, I don't even know what to say right now. I thought we were just gonna cruise to a Stanley Cup win here, or wait, not a Stanley Cup win, a Calder Cup win in the AHL with an NHL team. But here we are. We couldn't even make it to the finals, dude. Chicago fans, I am sorry, your team is horrible. Anyways, guys, if there's any other kind of videos like this that you want to see, let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you did enjoy it. Appreciate y'all so much. I'll see you next time.